All right, welcome to the 2021 Norwalk Havoc Robot League Finals. We are in beautiful Norwalk, Connecticut. My name is Kyle. I'm joined by Luke and Chris here at the broadcast desk. We are here for the final competition of the year. We've had 6 qualifiers leading up to this. In each qualifier, the top 4 robots in every single competition were invited to this final event, and we're going to have 3 continuous double elimination tournaments in the 3-pound, 12-pound, and 30-pound divisions today. So excited to have all of these robots competing. Today's competition structure, double elimination. That means we're going to have a loser's bracket and we're going to have a winner's bracket. When you get brought down into the loser's bracket, you then have one chance. If you lose, you are out. You are gone. You go home. So the winner's bracket is where you want to stay today. We've got so many great competitors today. And
it's the best of the best.
It is the best of the best, absolutely. And this is what we're competing for today. Luke, tell us about our friend.
All right, this is the most gorgeous award I've ever seen in my entire life, Kyle. All right, this is the Golden Brett. All right, this is our first time seeing Golden Brett. Now, if you've watched Norwalk Havoc before, we have 3 house spots. So Brett was our original house bot. Now, typically we give out golden dumpsters in the qualifiers throughout the year.
That's right.
And our head referee, Jim Haney, has been working for months building 3 custom golden Bretts. Now, these light up. They're going to be inscribed with the winner's name. It is the ultimate prize in insect weight combat robotics today.
And that's not all. Each competitor is going to be going home with a cash prize as well. In your normal competition, your competitors go home with a $1,000 cash prize for first place. Today, what are they getting, Chris?
Depending on what weight class you're in, you're either leaving today with a prize of $10, $12, or $15,000. Additionally, there's another prize package for second place.
$4,000, $4,000, and $5,000.
Incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Today we also have another addition to our team. We're going to have a pit reporter bringing stories to us throughout the day. So we're going to throw it over to Kate. Kate, welcome to the team. Thank you so much for being here at Norwalk Havoc.
So glad to be here, and I think I'm surrounded by plenty of people who would like to take home that Golden Brett box home with them. I mean, the energy and the excitement here is felt. The people are excited about what they're bringing to the table today, and they know that the competitors are going to get heated up. Here's the thing. We have a 5th member of our team who's covering everything back at home from you guys in the community, and we can't wait to hear what you have to say all day long. Lindsay, what you've been hearing so far?
A lot of very excited people. They have been in the lobby waiting virtually for hours, so they are here, they're ready, they're pumped up. So if you're not already in the YouTube live chat, come join us. There's a community waiting for you, and join the fun.
Let's take a look at the competition, some of the facts here today. If this is your first time watching Norwalk Havoc, welcome. Here's some tournament basics. We are going to be fighting in 3 weight classes today. Yep. The 3-pounders, those are beetle weights, and those are going to be fighting in our smaller cages. 12 pounds and 30 pounds are going to be fighting in the big box. Now, each one of these weight classes has its own brackets. It's a double elimination tournament for each one of these weight classes. You have to lose twice to be kicked out of the competition completely. Now, if you manage to survive in the loser's bracket all the way through to the end of the night, you face the winner of the winner's bracket for the Golden Brett.
That's right.
Now, we've seen a lot of bots that go completely undefeated and they just go home with the golden dumpster, you know, at these qualifiers. But yeah, I mean, we've seen some Cinderella stories as well, where somebody gets kicked down into the loser's bracket early, survives, fights, and then actually beats the winner of the winner's bracket twice.
Our judges will be joining us today via Zoom. So we'll be bringing them in to talk to them about their decisions when pertinent. Sometimes we're just going to get their decisions and move forward. And yeah, they're actually entering their full numbers into the bracket system today, which I'm excited about. There's our judges. Hello, guys. How are you?
Oh, my goodness. Matt Spurk, I love the hat.
Look at that
Look at
crowd.
this audience. Oh, my God.
Hey! If you happen to be in Norwalk, please come out and join us. We have a great time out here. We watch some great fights. We have some really great food trucks that come out for lunch. It's a really good time. Like it's one of the best times in Norwalk.
You are going to be surprised at the number of decibels that Emulsifier puts out here. It is a very, very loud robot.
And here we go. Let's hear some noise for 30-pound action.
1.
Fight, robots, fight.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
Oh, and Twister is already on its head. Emulsifier has pushed it up against.
Oh, that was graphic.
And Twister is struggling to get traction inside of the box. Kyle, this is painful to watch.
It is. It's good to see that Twister is
No!
All right, if you ever want to see the inside of a robot. Wow.
Knockout.
And that is a knockout. All
Amazing.
right.
Amazing. All right, Katie, what are your thoughts?
What were my thoughts? That was like a bomb. That just exploded Emulsifier, as you guys said, lean, mean machine. And you did it. And you did it in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't want to go weapon on weapon at the end, but they didn't tap, so so we did, and it worked out for us. So.
What's the game plan for today? Because we know that you guys really are bringing the equipment to want to win.
Yeah, that's the game plan. Win, just go all out and do what we can and try to survive and get to the finish.
Well, there you go. Simple as that, guys. Get to the finish.
All right, let's go over to our friend Lindsay, who's got something for us from the social media world.
Hey, so that last match with Emulsifier completely lit up the chat, but I wanted to share some predictions that we have.
Ooh.
So this is from YouTube user Flipperbots Rule, and they say, which is a good name, and I agree.
Sounds British.
Sounds very British.
I think Lynx for the beetle weights, Disco for the hobby weights, and Yahoo for the featherweights.
Oh.
Which is, I would say, maybe controversial. But then Christopher Cap says, for 30 pounds, I'm calling it right now, Emulsifier. And after that last match, I can see why.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, that's a pretty solid guess.
Yeah.
All right, big
5,
fight. Let's hear
4,
some noise.
3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
You can see the weapon spinning up on these two bots. Megatron is a top attack bot. It spins up its weapon behind its chassis, so it's able to defend that weapon and let it get up to full speed before it makes an attack
huge
like
hits.
that. That was a beautiful hit. You can see the damage on the top armor plate of Phenomenon there. That is what Megatron is going to try to do throughout this competition.
Wow.
Katie, I hear you've got information about this fight.
Oh, I do. Right before this fight, they said, yeah, of course we're friends here out of the box, but in the box it all turns it on. The first time they ever had a fight was actually in 2016. It was with a 1 pound. And I said, what do you each have on the other? And they said, well, we both have a good rivalry.
Oh, boy. Set
it
up for the
comes.
attack.
And that's
Oh, my goodness!
that was into the receiver on Phenomenon.
Phenomenon's still moving. I
Still
don't know.
moving.
Look at that gouge.
That was very impressive.
The
This is
weapon
what
on
you see.
Phenomenon is dead.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, not surprised, not surprised.
At this point, you got to wonder if they would even want to tap out. Oh!
and I see some
smoke.
smoke.
That is smoke coming out of Phenomenon. You just can't put enough top armor onto your bot to defend it from this attack from Megatron. Look at that.
Tap
And
out.
there it is. There's the tap
Incredible.
out. We're going to go over to Katie. She's going to get us an interview from that fight.
No, thank you. He's actually just bringing us up to speed, actually, of what he feels. And you said you feel much better just after that one. Why?
Yeah, I feel a lot relieved because the robot, people know the robot, but there's a lot of new things that went into it for December, and a lot of these things are not quite tested yet. So there's no better test than to put it right into the arena, and I think that was a pretty good example of everything working pretty well.
All right, we're going to go over to 3-pound action here in Cage 1. Redhawk versus Eruption, winner's bracket round 1. Our first beetleweight fight of the day. Redhawk is this horizontal spinner in the blue corner, and Eruption is a absolutely punishing
8,
vertical
7,
disc spinner
6,
here in the
5,
pink corner.
4, 3.
All right, let's
2,
hear some noise for kicking
1.
off the 3
Fight,
pounds.
robots, fight.
2 heavy hitters. Already, let's put some decoration on that floor. Oh!
Ouch.
Oh, my
Big
goodness.
hit on Redhawk. And
Nah.
Eruption is there pursuing.
Yeah.
Oh.
That hit from Eruption wrecked the weapon on Redhawk. You could see something dislodged. Redhawk decided to go down to the loser's bracket rather than continue this fight. Probably a smart move. Ooh, yeah. 30-pound action.
Their fights are the best. CityBot
8,
squared up against
7,
Polyester.
6,
Oh, it's only one half of
only
Polyester.
Right,
3,
because Esther
1.
got
Fight.
set on
Robots
fire,
fight.
as you'll recall.
Wow.
So these are two bots that have suffered massive flame damage in this competition today, and they are both limping into this fight. We only have half of Polyester. This is the... Oh, there we go. This is the drum spinner half of Polyester.
Polly wants a cracker.
Ah, there you go. Oh my God. Wow.
Yep, that's PVC plastic just
Wow.
thrown all over the place right there.
Holy cow.
Dude, that's wood. It's wood. Look at that. The way it's splintered.
Yeah, like PVC.
That is an IKEA shelf, Kyle. Wow. Losers
still
bracket
going.
round 1. 2 losses in a row for CityBot and Alex. I want to give a round of applause for Alex for showing up here today and fighting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really, this will be the end of his 2021 Norwalk Havoc season, but I hope to see him again in 2022.
All right, so we're heading over into Cage 2. It's where the fights happen.
I've heard that.
3-pound fights coming right up. We're going to see Project Liftoff versus
Wow.
Lynx.
All right.
So the
7,
goal of Lynx in this fight is to
6,
keep Project Liftoff from
5,
spinning up.
4.
Let's see how that
3,
goes.
I wonder if
2.
Lynx is going to start this match with a 100-mile-an-hour box rush.
Oh my goodness, how did you know? How did you know that it was coming at you with a 100-mile-per-hour box rush?
Oh!
Oh!
Wow.
Oh,
Whoa.
my goodness. Project Liftoff has to desperately try to spin up.
That's
The only chance that it has.
That screeching sound that you hear is the cleats on the bottom of Project Liftoff trying to gain traction on the floor to get it up to speed.
Lynx has roofed Project Liftoff about 6 times in a row here. And there is more than 2.5 minutes left to go in this match.
The last time these two fought was back in May, and Lynx won. Project Liftoff has vastly improved since then. And that high-pitched squeal, that screech, is what you want to hear from Project Liftoff. The higher that pitch gets, the more powerful that weapon is. That's the faster they are going.
Calvin Iba was able to self-right himself and, avoid another one of these big hits. This is going to be a huge exchange.
Oh!
Ping-ponging around inside of the box.
Oh my goodness. At this point in the competition, I can't believe either of these bots would go to the loser's bracket, but that's exactly what we're going to see happen right here in the next about minute and 30 seconds.
Interesting anecdote. We're looking at the 2-3-pound bots that both have those titanium teeth as
Yeah,
part of their
that's
wheel.
That's true. That's
That's
very
true.
true. Yeah, this floor hates this match so much. Look at that. Look at the scrapes. I mean, you always
Yeah.
know when Project Liftoff has been in the arena. The floor just looks like modern art. That blinking red light is not a good sign.
That looks ominous,
It
Kyle.
means that it's angry, Kyle.
I believe it means it's overheating, but yes.
Look at that, and Lynx has split the body of Project Liftoff. You can see that huge gouge.
Oh my goodness.
Lynx is like, get out of my way, Bert. I need to get at him. Look at that
Oh,
gouge.
no.
Oh, that is not good. Yeah, back in September, Project Liftoff won.
Yeah, but in November, Lynx won, Kyle.
Absolutely, they did.
This is one of the best matches of the day thus far.
Oh, I love it, Chris. 30 seconds left in this fight.
Whoa.
There goes the camera.
This has been the most one-sided fight I've seen since ACRC.
Oh!
Wow.
Nice hit there for Project Liftoff. They actually used Bert to bounce into Lynx. 10 seconds left in this fight.
incredibly destructive here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of this fight.
Oh, a round of applause.
Look at the dust.
Ooh.
Incredible.
Wow. The smiles on Calvin's face after that fight tells you how he thought that went. This one's going to go to the judges, and the arena crew is going to have a lot of cleanup to do in there. I'm betting we're going to hear the shop vacs come out for that one. How's it going, guys?
Oh, it's been going great. Watching that match was amazing.
It was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
Look
like
at that.
to
Wow,
denote
Matt,
that's
that
a
was really nice of
4.5
you.
from me for damage, just for Luke.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. Lindsay, I see that we have a couple of super chats. Have you seen those?
Yes, I have them ready for you. So the first one is from our friend Ian, who's over in the UK. You, Luke, may know him as Lane.
Okay, Kyle started that. It wasn't me. I know how to read.
Lane.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, since the international travel to the U.S. is now allowed and will hopefully continue in the future, do you expect more UK entries for NHRL in 2022?
Great question, Lane. Love it.
Yeah, bring
all
him.
right,
Bring him on over.
I'm part of a secret Facebook group, Kyle,
Secret Facebook group.
of British builders
Yeah, British ones.
who are conspiring together to come across the pond and compete here.
We really are down to some of the very best robots that we've seen in this competition so far.
Yeah, whoever advances here will advance to the semifinals for the 3-pound bracket. And yeah, these
8,
two
7,
robots are among the
6,
best beetle weights
5,
on the
4,
continent, and we're about to see
3,
one of them get
2,
kicked down into the
1.
losers bracket.
Fight, robots, fight.
Oh my goodness!
That weapon on Eruption spins up so fast. I have never seen a box rush by Lynx stop so hard.
Lynx is so fast.
So fast.
I will tell you that the fresh floor is helping out Calvin Iba. His ground shaving forks cannot get caught anywhere inside of this box because this is an absolutely pristine floor. At the end of this match, when we see what the floor looks like, that is all Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin's got titanium cleat wheels to help him grip onto this wooden floor. And it really helps to have an even surface for those wheels because he gets equal purchase with all 4 of them as he drives forward. Calvin is driving one of the fastest bots in the competition today. Lynx is just absolutely brutal. And Calvin drives it so expertly.
Oh my
Look at those
God.
hits.
That was 2 in a row, 3 in a row. I don't know if Eruption even knows where it is right now, Kyle.
No, Eruption has one of the fastest spin-up times for its weapon, but I gotta say, that doesn't really matter when you just can't even get upright.
Incredible winners bracket round 4.
We're going to see if Eruption is going to be able to regain composure after a punishing 90 seconds of the match. Sometimes it's so hard to get back on your feet, reoriented, and back into the fight.
Now it looks like the weapon on Eruption is down. Lynx, of course, fully operational. Wow, huge hit from Lynx on Eruption. Without a weapon, Eruption really is fully at the mercy of Calvin Iba and his incredibly aggressive driving style. The last time that these two robots fought, Calvin earned a knockout, and I'm sure he's intent on doing it again here.
And Eruption is such a dense little bot. It is so hard to knock this bot out.
Is that a tap out? Oh, you gotta hit the button. Calvin's gonna keep smashing you in the face until you do.
Oh, man.
30 seconds left.
There is very few things in this world scarier than Lynx on a brand new floor. Look at that thing.
Oh, huge hit. This has been an incredibly one-sided match. You can see Brian there. Doesn't even know what to do here.
10 seconds left.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of this fight.
Wow.
This one surprisingly going to the judges. Look at the smile on Calvin's face. He is a happy, happy guy. We're going to go to the judges. We're going to see what they have to say about that match.
Is it possible to be a 0-5 across the entire ticket here?
That was a primetime 3-pound match.
That really
Peter, this was a judge's decision that may as well have been a knockout. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
So there was something wrong with the video because it lasted 3 minutes, but it was in fast forward the whole time. So I don't know.
Yes.
You know, I would always say Lynx is the robot to watch. I mean, they're just so good.
All right, we're going to bring it over to Katie, who is cage side with Calvin Iba, who has just won a 5-0 decision across the board, the most decisive judges win so far today.
Here's the thing. He could actually hear you guys saying those nice things, and you should have seen the smile on his face. How much of an advantage was it to have a new floor?
It helped out a lot. I think it helped us both equally. We have some pretty sharp ground scraping forks and wedgelets, so it was really anyone's guess of who would get underneath the other opponent.
No, throughout that little bit of a battle, you were very solemn at first, then you cracked a smile. I was watching your facial reaction, and then at one point you looked over at Brian, and you were like that motion. What were you motioning to him?
I was just making sure he wanted to keep going and continue to take a beating because he has more fights to come. I expect to see him in the finals. He's doing great.
Yeah. And the real question, as the gentlemen were saying, are you the bot to beat? What do you think?
I sure hope so. There's some nasty bots to come, so I'm gonna get ready for that.
Can we take a moment here and just appreciate this artwork, this graffiti on the floor?
Yeah, I love it. I love that the house crew here has expressed themselves a little bit.
Free Brittany. No, free Fluffy. Oh,
Free
I
Fluffy.
see.
8,
I'm kidding.
7,
Yeah, all right.
6,
Bobby versus
5,
Pramhita.
4.
Winners
3,
bracket round 4.
2.
Robots fight.
All right, a slightly slow start, but you can hear Pramhita spinning up. Bobby really looks like it's trying to get its bearings here inside of the box. Wow. Is Fluffy awake? Somebody free Fluffy.
Fluffy? Are you there? Fluffy is... I don't think the power's on Fluffy.
Wow.
Oh, the lights are on.
Oh, this is heartbreaking. He's right next to Fluffy. Fluffy can do something, but is not... Oh, my gosh. It's a battery.
Oh, that's not good.
That is the battery from Maddie, the mini bot from Pramhita.
Fluffy moved slightly out of the corner. We've got slow moving from Fluffy, and I'm very concerned that there is no show motion happening at this moment.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, there you see the hat of Bobby on Fluffy from an earlier match.
Knockout.
And there we go. That is the knockout. So Bobby, 2 knockout victories over Pramhita this year. Yeah.
On over to Cage 1. We've got loaded into the box Silent Spring versus Poliwog. This is a very high-stakes match. The winner of this match advances to the semifinals and will be facing Lynx. Now, Jameson go here with Silent Spring. Poliwog, driven by Redhawk captain David Jin.
Yeah. Both of these bots, former champions in this tournament. This is highly anticipated match in and of itself.
All right. Jameson Go is ready
8,
to go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
You see Silent Spring is
2,
running that undercutter.
1.
We've previously seen it running a disc
Fight.
earlier today. This is a modular robot. It is a walking robot. It is a absolutely gorgeous feat of engineering against the shirtless barbarian of Poliwog.
I love it. These are 2 titans of the weight class. This is like we're seeing some of the best of the best of the best right now.
Yeah, 2 guys who really respect each other's abilities, really respect each other's driving abilities as well as their building abilities. And they've put on some great matches for us in the past, and so far they are not disappointing today.
The big thing to look for here is whether Silent Spring can stay planted to the floor and start kicking Poliwog in the air. And you can see Jameson Go successfully getting under Poliwog time and time again. David Jin, though, is not afraid to go weapon on weapon, staying very close to his opponent. This is an absolutely huge match for these two drivers. I can see little bits of green being peeled away, and I think that Jameson Go is getting under Poliwog and eating away at those wheels.
And you can see Poliwog just bouncing across the arena as it tries to drive forward, showing those pieces of wheels missing.
Jameson Go just circling his opponent, staying right on top of him, shoving Poliwog up against Brett. Is that a tap out?
Tap out.
It's a tap out.
Wow. Yeah!
Let's go, J-Mo.
Right. That means we get Lynx versus Silent Spring. Both of these bots at the peak of their powers, both of these bots fully ready to go. That is something people have been looking forward to for a long time.
Wow.
Last time, when Lynx first came to this competition, that's something people were talking about. We want to see Silent Spring versus Lynx. These are, you know, the best bot on the East Coast versus the best bot on the West Coast.
Yeah.
And we really got a lackluster version of that fight in that competition just because it was attrition. They both had been through a lot of fights. And I am so excited, like in my bones excited to see them at the peak of their powers facing each other.
All right, it looks like we're loaded into the big box. I think that's maybe where we're going to go next.
And by the way,
30-pound action.
Before we start this fight, the internet, I'm asking you, please meme Luke's face when he was super embarrassed after that. I want to see those memes.
All the Luke memes, please.
All right, honor up to winners bracket round 4, 30-pound action. Emulsifier from teams Bots FC. Builders of Shatter on BattleBots versus Yahoo. This is Pete Covert, who runs on the Copperhead team on BattleBots. Winners bracket round 4. These are both undefeated for the day. One of these bots is going to get kicked down into the losers bracket. Oh, and in these early exchanges, Yahoo is successfully getting under Emulsifier. Now it's got to around to the side of Emulsifier, showing control. This one is really going to go down to the low game, to the ground game. And it looks like the wheels on Emulsifier aren't looking great.
Whoa!
Wow! Huge hit up against the side of the box.
Emulsifier came out here today.
Oh,
Whoa,
no!
Look at that. Stickbot falling apart there. Emulsifier came out here today with 2 mini bots that it's running to help it out, but they have played almost no factor in this fight. But
now it looks like Yahoo is on its head, and Emulsifier was able to get underneath and make a couple of hits on the top plate. That wedgelet on the side of Yahoo is bent up. The other wedgelet is gone. Both of these weapons are still running.
Those wedgelets responsible, I think, for Yahoo winning a lot of those early exchanges just because they were able to get out of that or get underneath that big plow on Emulsifier. Look at that. Oh!
Emulsifier captain Matt Boris is really finding the low ground here and scoring up damage and control points here on the back half of this match. 90 seconds left in this fight. Oh, and what was that?
There goes that wedgelet.
Ah, that was the other wedgelet. Oh, no.
Look at the front of that plow on Emulsifier, completely bent and chunked up there. That is some hard steel. Very difficult to do that kind of damage.
Oh no, and Fluffy just lost one of its 2 hats.
And Fluffy's head is starting to come off, Chris.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, we've got a tapping on the, no, you gotta hit the button.
We're moving over to the 30-pound division. We're gonna have other Disco facing off against Megatron. Jameson Go, busy guy today, running back and forth between all these different robots he's got qualified for the finals. There's that traditional Jameson Go ready pose. He is just dialed
8,
in.
7,
Winners
6,
bracket round 4.
5,
Both of these robots
4,
have not lost a
3,
match yet.
Wow.
2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
Now Jameson Go is more of a control bot in this particular case with Megatron. But he is very used to and
that's
very
not where you want to
skilled
be.
at
That's
facing
not where you.
these
Oh my God!
high kinetic
my
energy
God!
weapons. He knows exactly how to use those forks to get them at a disadvantage and drop that hammer saw where he wants it. Look at these pieces flying off of Other Disco. Other Disco trying to get back in the game here.
Kyle, that top plate is not looking right. Jameson go shatter that top plate.
Now you can see these extra armor pieces that Other Disco has added to the front, assuming that Megatron was going to come at it from the front, but it's not the plan right now. It seems like Megatron's waiting to get to the back of the bot so he can get into those batteries that we can see exposed right there. And those are two very exposed motors, nice and juicy motors.
Oh,
Tap out.
Yeah, that's exactly what Megatron and Jameson Go wanted to do, get them up against the wall
Wow.
and fire that hammer saw right down into that weapon motor, into those two drive motors, and into those batteries, all exposed in the back. Obviously, that top plate could not handle it.
Winners bracket round 4. Don Dorfler will survive into the losers bracket, but he wants to bring those motors down there intact.
I have to just say, Jameson Go is like the master of suspense when he gets under that other bot. He gets that pin, and you see he's got the perfect lineup to drop that hammer down, but then he waits just like 2 seconds to draw you in. And then, whoop-ah!
Yeah.
That is, I feel like that is a level of skill in this sport we don't talk about enough, where they get to the point where they know how to make their fights entertaining.
Yeah, showmanship.
I don't know, just be doing things for money.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is a fight that people have been waiting so long
we should have been talking
for.
about this, Kyle. Oh,
yeah,
I feel bad.
I know. All right, so we're going to have literally the Donnybrook. This is Lynx versus Silent Spring. Dream match come to life. Best of the West Coast, best of the East Coast, facing off against each other.
Wow. Does anyone have a paper bag I could breathe into?
Now check out this configuration
8,
that Silent Spring is
7,
running. Look at all
6,
these. Yeah.
5,
look at all these little
4,
wedgelets coming out the
3,
back.
2,
The thought
1.
process here
Fight,
is take the
robots,
damage on the
fight.
back of the bot.
What is happening?
I am so confused. Oh my goodness!
That was so destructive, that first hit. And now you can see Silent Spring is actually upside down, but they're completely invertible, perfectly fine to be that way.
Oh my goodness!
The weapon from Silent Spring is gone!
That full weapon module has been completely removed from the bot.
Wow.
Tap
and that
out.
is a tap out.
Wow. Yeah, Katie is standing cage side, is that right?
The anticipation heading into that battle between the two of these was really actually quite special. Both of them talked about this battle, and it has been years in the making. Let's first start with you, Jameson. How special was it?
Oh, well, I mean, it's been a big question for a lot of people. Silent Spring and Lynx, it's always been that question that people have been asking. So this is the unfortunate answer.
Like we said, it was a little short and sweet, but the anticipation was there. You guys had like 85% plus win out of everybody. Realistically, Lynx, pretty unbeatable at this point.
I hope so. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the outcome of this fight to go like this. I was really worried with hitting 5 pounds because lots of stuff breaks on my robot when I hit 5 pounds worth of robot.
And through this process, how has it been that you guys haven't really competed? And what were those nerves really heading into it? Because I know there's probably a little bit.
I knew JMO always has some sort of plan. I wasn't sure if he'd come up with something new for this competition because you don't like to test or like run anything untested. So I wasn't quite sure what he was going to come out here with. Yeah.
And speaking of, I was going to say, what was that?
It was a good surprise.
I'd say it was a nice surprise. That was one of the things that we were talking about right before. There was a little bit of some untesting going, and that was your test. Can you break it down? What was that?
Well, I'd say, so I always save a little bit of something, you know. In this case, these little green wedge things that are on the robot is the thing that I was saving for particular opponents that I knew would defend against me in a certain way. And I think that I was actually doing pretty okay. Now, the issue was when I got flipped over is that those are completely ineffective.
Yeah.
And so we went in the non-ideal weapon-to-weapon impact, and, you know, he hits hard, so.
There's one thing we have figured out today is that Lynx does hit very hard. And how's your robot? What's the condition?
Let's see. I haven't looked at it yet. Oh, you have a nice gash in the TPU. Oh, wow. And there's a big, huge dent in the weapon. But other than that, I should just charge batteries and be ready to go again.
Gosh, to be Lynx here today, guys.
Yeah. All right, it looks like we are loading 12-pound robots into the big box. Looks like we have Disco versus Hot Leaf Juice. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. Both of these robots are undefeated in the bracket today. One of them is going to get kicked down into the loser's bracket.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
Winner of this fight has to go on to face Bobby in the next round. And wow, other Disco upside down, or Disco upside down.
Wow, and Hot Leaf Juice has tipped Disco up onto the rails. We're going to see what kind of Fluffy we're going to get here.
That is if Hot Leaf Juice even allows Fluffy in. They are really taking their time and putting the damage into Disco at that corner. Smart move on their part, really. Don't even bring Fluffy into the equation. Just keep taking your damage points.
Oh, they've done it once again. Disco again finds itself up on the rail. Here comes the saving throw of Fluffy. Fluffy is up to 3 hats, Chris.
This is too many hats.
You haven't even seen Fluffy's final form, all right? So I think 4 hats about where it's going. All right, yeah, big hit there. Weapon on weapon, Hot Leaf Juice and Disco. And again, Disco on its head.
Yeah, every single one of these engagements, Hot Leaf Juice gets Disco on their head.
And you see so much, you know, patience on the part of David Jin and Hot Leaf Juice. Disco's already had its one save. This is where the robot could die. And it's really up to David Jin about what he wants to do here. Ooh.
Wow, looks like they've shaken themselves loose.
Wow. The patience of David Jin and his driving. Incredible. Wow, once again, finding that angle.
Now, one of the things we talked to Lucy Dew about in the last competition was that aluminum billet right there on the face of Hot Leaf Juice, and how much of a tank that has been for them in these competitions this year. They have not replaced it once this year. It's taken all of these hits.
Really?
And that is being tested probably harder than it ever has in this match with that powerful weapon from Disco. Disco up on the wall. They've already had their one save.
Motion.
Already getting the show motion call from the ref.
I think that this is it. 40 seconds left. Hot Leaf Juice wants to advance to winner's bracket
motion.
round 5.
Knockout.
That is a knockout. Round of applause for Hot Leaf Juice, and fantastic work in this match.
Hot Leaf Juice goes on to face Bobby in the next round. Both those bots going into that undefeated, and that's going to be a very interesting matchup for Hot Leaf Juice. All right, so we've got silentx going up against Eruption.
This is loser's bracket round 6. Eruption is driven by Brian Boxel from WPI versus silentx.
8,
this is a robot
7,
built by Jameson
6,
and driven
5,
by his friend
4,
Alex.
3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
Whoa! Oh my goodness!
Wow.
That is a huge hit, and you can see the armor package from Eruption.
Oh,
it happened again! What is happening? Oh, the weapon disc off of silentx is on the ground, and Eruption. Wow. Amazing.
Oh,
wow,
that is
Jameson
pure chaos.
Cannot believe it. He's lost 2 weapons in a row. Show motion.
Knockout.
And that is a
Eruption.
knockout.
Okay, this is winner's bracket round 5 for 30-pound action. Emulsifier versus Megatron, 2 of the biggest bots here in this competition.
Yeah, both
Jameson Go is ready.
both really favored to win this 30-pound division.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Are those additional
4,
armor plates
3,
taped onto
2,
the top of
That
the
is
bolt?
correct. Yeah, it
Fight,
looks like they are,
robots,
some sort
fight.
of, kinetic energy absorbing material too. I don't even think it's metal. I think he's got some plastic up there, maybe some rubber. We'll have to ask him after this match. Not a bad idea. As much protection as you can get.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that. They've gotten around to the side of that front plow on Megatron.
Oh no! Huge match
Knockout.
for them.
Fast knockout there. That was impressive.
Okay, on over to Cage 3, we've got Bobby versus Hot Leaf Juice. This is the one that we've been speculating about. I am very excited about seeing the outcome of this match.
Now, Bobby has lost to Hot Leaf Juice twice this year. Both times were by decision. This is, however, a zombie pirate Bobby, so who knows how that's
8,
going to go.
7, 6, 5.
Now, interestingly,
4,
Hot Leaf
3,
Juice is starting in its
2,
undercutter position.
1.
I was expecting it
Fight,
to go
robots,
as an
fight.
overcutter. It's an overhead spinner. Interesting choice. Was that an error?
I don't think it was an error. Perhaps the idea is to send that billet right into the weapon of Bobby to try to break the weapon.
Interesting. Now, one of the big things that you're looking for is blue foam being sprayed around inside of the box. That's how you know that Hot Leaf Juice is executing its strategy here, cutting apart the wheels on Bobby.
Similarly, if you see pieces of black and blue rubber spread around the box, those are the wheels of Hot Leaf Juice getting shredded apart and launched all over the box. Both of these weapons are pretty optimized for taking the wheels off of the other bot. And that seems to be the strategy both these bots are working on right now.
Now, Gil gave us a really good little factoid there. These robots have fought each other twice before in July, and Hot Leaf Juice won by knockout both times. Let's see if they can do it here again. You can hear that cutting sound. It sounds like you're cutting into a pool noodle, and that is Hot Leaf Juice taking apart Bobby's wheels.
Decision both times, not knockout.
Oh, by decision.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, it was much closer than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, you see, big shower of sparks, weapon on weapon. That means that Bobby's blade has now reached the floor.
Yeah, unless it's perfectly straight up and down, but you can see that stick from Bobby that's up in the air. That means that weapon's going to be touching the floor pretty often as Bobby lurches forward. The angle of that weapon's going to face downwards and grind against the plywood and the Bondo.
Hot Leaf Juice doing a great job thus far of keeping that big
That
aluminum
impact
plate.
sent them all the way across the arena, though. Bobby's weapon is just brutal when it gets a good hit.
Oh,
no! That's a big chunk.
Yeah, that's
they are losing
way
that wheel
more
on the
foam.
right-hand side of Bobby.
It's way more foam than Bobby wanted to lose. And grinding against the floor like that doesn't stop the weapon, but it certainly does slow down the force that it can generate.
Yeah, look at this. Hot Leaf Juice is looking absolutely unscathed. And Bobby is looking sad. Pirate Bobby, no!
Essentially, this is like trying to hit the gas with the brakes on every single time Bobby spins up that weapon, grinding on the floor.
Oh, and there goes the left wheel, Kyle.
Yeah, it's just getting smaller and smaller.
This is winner's bracket round 5. I feel like I'm getting July 2021 deja vu here.
Very similar. All right,
10
now here we go.
seconds
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of this fight. This goes to the judges.
Wow.
Well, that was a match, and that is a match that happened.
And it's going to the judges, and I will say...
Kyle, listen. I said that the drive was going to be bulletproof, the weapon was going to be bulletproof. Hot Leaf Juice, unbeatable in this bracket.
You know, bold words, but okay, okay. Now, what I will say is Bobby now goes down to, or Bobby is, assuming the judges go the way they think they will, he's going to still have a chance of facing Huge in this competition, which makes me happy.
All right.
Oh, Oh, that's right. We've got the pirate.
The hook. Let's go over to the Beetleweights. We've got Poliwog versus silentx. Interesting. silentx lost its weapon in its last match.
Now, the winner of this match will have to go on and face Silent Spring in the last round of the losers bracket in the 3-pound division. That means we could have a Silent Spring versus silentx fight. We've never actually seen one of those. Jameson usually just pulls one.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
silentx, Silent
1.
Spring.
Fight, robots, fight.
This is losers bracket round 7 action. And Silent Spring has already ripped off one of those tiny little wedges, forks off of the front of Poliwog.
Oh, and another. Oh, now they're completely gone.
Wow, they're both gone.
silentx really doing a great job being cautious in this fight, making sure that they're keeping the weapon facing Poliwog. That is an interesting strategy. They're just taking it kind of slow, a little bit more paced. Nice hit there. And you saw that hit there. Didn't look like much, but it did rip a big chunk of both the front wheels off Poliwog. That's going to have a massive effect on this fight. You see the mobility of Poliwog is a little bit changed now. They've got a little bit more rumble in their step.
Now it looks like so far that silentx has managed to keep its weapon on, which I cannot believe that I'm saying. Oh no, look at that. That's a little bit of trash from the last match.
How'd that get in there?
I think that was actually underneath the chassis of Bert.
Wow, interesting.
And it just kind of shook loose when Bert moved away.
silentx here against David Jin and Poliwog. silentx is remaining totally planted to the floor, intent on trying to break the weapon belt that's running down the center of the drum of Poliwog. "60 seconds left in this fight." They are exchanging blows, and both of these robots are surprisingly nimble. We haven't seen any huge hits, but really Poliwog is picking its moments and trying to attack silentx in a good spot. Tough to do with the robot that basically has no right angles like silentx. Ooh, that was a good hit.
That was nice.
You see these big, wide arcs that Poliwog is making around silentx. I wonder how the judges are going to see this. Who here is controlling the pace of this fight? I think that that's what it's going to come down to. Control.
All right, and we're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of this fight. Please power down your still very functional weapons and drive to the door if you can. This one will go to the judges. You know, we haven't checked in on our judge friends in a while. It'd be nice to hear from them.
Here comes Matt with his scores. Look at these, 3-2, 3-2, all the way across.
I have a feeling we're going to see that all the way.
Wow, okay. Peter and Andrew. Oh, Andrew's locked in his votes. Wow, a unanimous judges' decision for silentx, which advances in the losers bracket. Poliwog has been eliminated early in this competition.
Here we go.
So here we go, getting deep in the 30-pound division. We've got Stop Hitting Yourself versus Polyester. The winner of this fight has to go on to face Megatron for the last round of the losers bracket.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
Wow, look at this. 4 19-pound robots in the big box. That weight bonus does not matter anymore. This is true one-on-one action. And And it really looks like Polyester is getting the better of these early exchanges. Kyle, I might be eating my words in real time.
Yeah, look at how well Esther is doing. They're keeping that one half of Stop Hitting Yourself pinned up against the wall. Backing up and coming back in for hit after hit. Quite frankly, Esther is the real MVP of this match so far.
All right, it looks like these two robots from Stop Hitting Yourself are now going to team up on Esther, see if they can take out that robot first. David Jin is hanging back very wisely. One of the big things that you're looking for with the multi-bot is that you do not hurt your partner when you're attacking.
Like that, right there.
And it does look like one of the bots from Stop Hitting Yourself is stuck up on the rails. Can Fluffy come over there and help?
I think Fluffy's trying to find an opportunity to get past all this chaos before they go over there.
Wow. Oh.
Stop
Hitting Yourself
there.
Wow, it's lost one of those forks. Oh, and the other multi-bot from Stop Hitting Yourself is trying to twist itself out of the corner and get back into this fight.
It doesn't appear as though Fluffy is going over there to help. I do not know why. Perhaps the driver has asked them not to so they can save that one save for later if they need it.
Wow, huge hits there on Stop Hitting Yourself.
Esther putting in the work, doing a lot of damage. Poly, no slouch in that department either.
Wow,
Whoa!
huge hit on Stop Hitting Yourself.
All the big hits are coming from Poly.
Stop Hitting Yourself is not going to get its free save, it seems, with 45 seconds left. Where is Fluffy? Fluffy is asleep.
I mean, we've seen them change positions several times, but they are not moving over to help Stop Hitting Yourself at all. Leaving this 19-pound bot to their own devices, trying to take on these two very powerful opponents. What is that just flew off of Esther?
I really don't know.
I think it is one half of the forks on Esther that just came off. Esther now stuck in the corner. This is an even match between
10,
Poly and Stop
9,
Hitting Yourself.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the match. Turn off your weapons and drive to the door.
Now, that was a really
Huge.
mixed ending because at the ending of that, you saw that front weapon pack or that front armor package come off of the primary bot we saw in that fight for Stop Hitting Yourself. But the other half of Stop Hitting Yourself actually got off the wall at that last second and started moving around.
I don't know how I feel about Fluffy deciding whether they're going to save these robots or not.
No,
I mean,
that's going to be some controversy.
It's been a factor now in 2 fights tonight.
Of Fluffy deciding whether or not they even want to be involved. Yeah, I agree.
Interesting. All right, we're going to go over to Katie in the pits.
Yeah, standing by here with Jameson and Aaron, and there's some deliberation as to what are the next steps for you guys here in the final. Coming from your guys' mouth, Jameson, what is it?
All right, well, you know, we're both on the same silent team here. So we're deciding against our #1 enemy here. Enemy is Lynx, and that fighting each other is actually going to decrease our chances of beating him. So what we're going to do is to pick one to advance, so all the parts are fresh as possible. And then if there's time, we're going to fight each other anyways. But the tournament, we're going to try and, you know, increase our chances there first.
And from that point of view, which is the one?
We're going to advance the primary bot, Silent Spring.
All right, gentlemen, does that surprise you?
Not even
whatsoever?
a little bit. That's exactly what we thought
0%.
Jameson was going to do.
Yeah.
It's a choice he has made in the past, and I'm sure he would make that same choice again. So there we go. Silent Spring is going to move on into the final in the 3-pound division. They will be facing Lynx. You don't just get one Lynx and Silent Spring fight today. You get 2, possibly 3 Lynx versus Silent Spring fights today.
Wow.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah.
December
4.
2021 finals are lit.
All right, and look at this. Kyle, I called it. The Dorflers, they eliminated Disco, and they are advancing huge.
Yeah, so this decision also kind of happened behind the scenes, it sounds like. So we're going to have, Look at him.
Bobby looks happy about this.
Happy-go-lucky, got
7,
both of his eyes.
6,
no eye patch on
5,
Bobby. Ready to go
4,
against Huge.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my goodness.
Fight, robots, fight.
Oh, yeah. Bobby versus Huge. So here's what's going to happen. Huge is already missing huge chunks of its wheels. Why? Because that undercutter, or that spinner on Bobby is devastating. It's going to rip chunks out of these wheels as we go. Look at that. Horizontals are not good for either of these robots to face. But in this particular case, the horizontal advantage goes to Bobby. Now, Bobby's body is literally made out of putty, right? We are talking about 3D printed body on Bobby. It is not made to take any damage, so if they do make contact with that center bar on Huge, they could take a ton of damage and possibly get eliminated.
Wow, Huge is not in a good spot right now.
Not at all. There you saw a nice big hit from Huge.
Bobby's.
Do they have enough torque to get their bop moving? It looks like Huge is trying. Bobby's already in bad shape. They've got one of their wheels completely cattywampus. They're able to crab walk. Huge able to move.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. I'm not sure who's actually winning at this point.
We are.
Yeah, accurate.
We are all winning.
We are all winning. This is a match I've been wanting to see. I was always like, what is going to happen? And I gotta say, I did not think any of it would be this.
This is gonna end up being a top 10 fight for the day for me.
Bobby has lost both of their eyes. Huge taped their eyes on with electrical tape today, so that's helping. It's interesting. Bobby looks so big compared to any other competitor except Huge. So we're going
those wheels are getting chewed up now.
Yeah, they absolutely are. Both these bots. All right, so we're in the last minute of this fight. And that's some smoke coming out of, is that Bobby?
Yes.
Yeah, is Bobby moving? Is Bobby mobile at all?
He's going to get a little nudge.
A little nudge, a little unstick.
Losers bracket round 8, Bobby.
Bobby!
Bobby, can you hear me?
Oh, no.
Knockout.
And that is a knockout. The winner of that fight is Huge. Wow. That is not how I saw that fight going at the beginning of this match. That was really looking like Bobby's fight to lose, but man.
Huge is going to have some work cut out for them in the pits right now. Look at that thing.
Oh, no, they just got to put more tape on the wheels. What are you talking about? It's fine.
I don't know. Take a closer look. I mean, that thing, you know, when you lose and you're dropping your vertical weapon on the floor like that, so much can happen. Let's go check out and see what's going on in social. Lindsay, what's up?
Everybody was just, you know, that blew everybody's minds. I'll kind of go through what the prediction was beforehand. So we had 38 votes, 55% said Huge, and 44% said Bobby. So the majority predicted it, but I don't think anybody could have predicted how it actually went down, because that was wild. I've never seen anything like that, and this is a fight that we've been waiting for and hoping for a long time.
Yeah. All right, Katie, let's check in back with you. How's things going in the pits?
Yeah, this is when the excitement really happens. As you can see, a couple people are running by.
Oh my.
We also have Huge, who was just brought back here to the pits, and they're doing a whole lot of work and making some quick moves here. This is where the wheels, legs, and the weapon are going to have to be put on. These wheels happen to be thicker and a lot harder to grab and cut through, and they think for Leaf Juice that is a better strategy heading into this next round. But as you can see, there's a whole lot of effort that needs to be done in less than 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. These look like they're smaller wheels than Huge's normal wheels. So they're trying to I'm assuming, get closer to the ground.
Yeah. We've getting closer to the ground and also just having a thicker wheel base. This is something we've seen Huge's big brother do in larger, in the heavier weight competitions. Having that thicker, more solid wheel lets you take those horizontal hits for longer. It's still susceptible to horizontal hits, but it lets you take them for a little bit longer.
Yeah, and guys that they're talking about, I was just speaking with them about this. These are some of the wheels that have had some of the damage already done today. These have a couple of battles on them, the smaller ones that you're mentioning, but they think with Leaf Juice's weapon, the way that you can see how much thicker that is, that's just going to be a much greater advantage, even though it is a little bit different than some of the others that they've run.
Yeah, now with that, you've got to swap out a shorter weapon bar as well, or else, if they ran their weapon bar from the last match, they would be dragging along the floor. Interesting decisions here.
A lot of work to do in 20 minutes, and you can see the whole team is just going ham on this, trying to get everything done.
Now, either way, one of these two drivers is going to be going home with $10,000 and a golden Brett. The first time that we've ever built golden Brett. So it is an exclusive here for 2021 Norwalk Havoc. The other driver will be going home with $4,000 and lots of good feelings.
$14,000 is going to go out the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just great.
That's where all your super chat money went.
So
all right?
We know throughout the year, throughout the season, we give away that $1,000 in cash. It goes into the dumpster. What are we doing with 10 grand? You can't just. Is there a money gun? Is there a giant check?
Yeah, $10,000. Do we have actual cash?
I don't think we have actual cash of $10,000 that we're going to be throwing at people.
Really?
It's a giant
Just
check, yeah.
It's a check.
Put the $50,000 in front of me, and I will watch it.
You'll just keep it nice and safe?
Safe.
All right, let's get ready for this. This is the final match, potentially, of the Beetle weights here. This is a moment that we've been waiting for this entire year. These are the two very best Beetle weights in North America, very likely the best Beetle weights on the planet, and they're about to go head-to-head here.
I have to stand, Luke.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
my very Amerocentric view would say, of course they're the two best Beetle weights in the planet.
I'm standing for this. Here we go.
Amazing. I cannot wait. We've seen Lynx go undefeated here today, and Lynx had defeated Jameson Go earlier. Let's see if Jameson here can exact his revenge with very few spares left for the evening. See a good shot here of Calvin Iba getting ready to go.
And the area around this arena is filling up. Everybody wants to see this fight.
Wow, the room just quiet.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
I have been looking forward to this match for months.
It is dead silent in the pits. Dead silent everywhere.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
Here we go. Fast box rush right out of the box from Lynx, taking it straight to Silent Spring. Silent Spring, though, its long green forks have gotten under Lynx there.
They may have worked.
Incredible. Calvin Iba and Lynx is finding great traction here in the box. Trying to pop Silent Spring in the air again. There he goes. That's a big pop. And one of those fingers is gone. And another big pop in the air from Lynx on Silent Spring. Silent Spring is now on its head. They're going weapon to weapon here. Calvin Iba trying to pick his moment. He wants to knock out Silent Spring. He wants to win a decisive victory here. Huge hit.
Is
and
that
what
the
is
weapon?
that?
Oh
The
my
weapon
God!
is gone!
Oh my God!
Tap out.
What?
Wow! At the 1 minute mark again! Oh!
The internet is broken. Look at that. Calvin Iba has won 2 matches in a row against Silent Spring and Jameson Go. Round of applause for Lynx. Amazing. Where's that giant check?
It's a very small check.
Wow. Okay. Kyle, your thoughts on the Beetleweight Finals for 2021?
That was a beautiful match. I gotta say, I loved that fight. I loved the build up to that fight. I think both of these competitors are very happy with the way that went. And this is a rematch I can't wait to see.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Calvin, Iba, and Lynx went undefeated today. They ate through this entire Beetleweight bracket, didn't lose a single match, and faced the most feared Beetleweight driver on the East Coast in Jameson Go, not once, but twice. Okay. Calvin, Iba, how about you come over here? Let's take Chris's spot. Would love to hear from you. First off, fresh round of congratulations.
Yeah, such a good job, Calvin.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. All right. First off, okay, you've won a couple of golden dumpsters. This is the first time that we've ever built a golden Brett. What do you think about this new trophy?
Yeah, this trophy's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's perfect for Norwalk Havoc. I love that it lights up.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Yeah,
All right.
Jim's going to finish this off for you. He's going to engrave your name on top of it, so you'll get that along with the check as your prize. I couldn't be happier for you right now, Calvin. What a great day for you. What a great competition. What a great year here at Norwalk Havoc. Well done.
This competition has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's been a rough battle from the start. There's no easy fight today for anyone. So, I was really impressed by the competition.
All right. I guess the big question is, we saw you here at the finals last year. You took home second place. This is essentially the top Beetleweight in the world right now. How does that feel?
Feels pretty cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've kind of dominated the West Coast as well, and no one wants to build Beetleweights anymore. So I think I'm going to put Lynx on the shelf for a little while and build something different.
Are you serious?
And then let people have some more fun.
Wow.
So you're not going to try to get a rematch with Tommy Wong here next year? Because that's the only one you've really lost to as far as the championship matches.
Oh, I fight him all the time in SoCal.
That's true, you do.
So it's still not a fun bot to fight.
No, Droopy's never a fun bot to fight.
All right, let's break some news here. So are you going to build another Beetleweight, or are you out of this weight class now?
I'll build another Beetleweight.
Really?
Yeah.
Something else?
Yeah.
A different design?
Yeah, I think a flamethrower.
A flamethrower?
Yeah.
Really? Now, Calvin, you've got a choice here. Do you want to hoist this up with your grubby little fingers, or do you want to wear these white gloves here?
He says go for it. Grab it.
It's up to you.
Hoist that sucker up.
Here we go.
Oh, it's heavy.
Oh, it's heavy.
It's heavy.
Wow, there we go. Yeah. Amazing.
I love that.
Amazing. This
very
is
true.
the 12-pound finals. If Hot Leaf Juice is able to defeat Huge here, Lucy Dew and David Jin will take home $12,000 cash and another golden Brett. If Huge is able to defeat Hot Leaf Juice, we will go into a sudden death rematch.
4, 3,
Because you've got to lose
2,
twice in a
1.
double
Fight,
elimination tournament
robots,
in order to
fight.
Look at that tiny little spinner.
Tiny little spinner.
It's so cute.
Oh, whoa!
Nice hit there.
Oh, and I see a belt on Huge.
What?
Yeah, that hit knocked the belt loose on Huge. There is no active weapon on Huge right now.
Oh, the weapon on Huge is down. And now David Jin and Hot Leaf Juice, they are not worried at all about taking damage to their robots. This fight is now academic. It is, can I stay alive for 2.5 more minutes? Can I knock off these wheels? Can I put on a good show for the crowd? Can I keep my weapon running? But what we've seen is bulletproof reliability all year round from Hot Leaf Juice. Something catastrophic would have to happen for Hot Leaf Juice to stop working here with 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I just don't see that happening. Lucy has built a tank of a machine. It has been so reliable all year long.
Hot Leaf Juice has been the 12-pounder to beat. And if you're thinking about building a 12-pounder for 2022, build it to beat Hot Leaf Juice. It is looking absolutely unbeatable in this weight class. This is a decisive way to end the season. 90 seconds left here. This one will very likely go to the judges, perhaps. And what we are seeing here is Hot Leaf Juice really taking apart Huge.
So
Kyle, is this a foregone conclusion with 60 seconds left? Are we crowning the next winner of 12-pound full combat?
do you really want me to say it, Luke? Because I'll say it.
Yeah, say it.
Anything could happen.
Oh my God, Kyle. Wow. No.
But it's true. Anything
Put
could
that
happen.
on a t-shirt, Kyle. That is, no. This isn't baseball. This is combat robotics.
Yeah, at this particular point, no. Nothing's stopping that weapon. Nothing is stopping Hot Leaf Juice from winning this fight.
Good durability, though, on these thicker wheels.
Yeah,
from
it was
Huge.
definitely the right call.
For Don Dorfler and for Team Brutus, you know, this caps off a really great season. They qualified so many robots here today, and it does look like they're going home in second place. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the match. Turn off your weapons. Last 12-pound full combat match of the year for Norwalk Havoc. Oh,
Yeah.
a good hug from David Jin on Lucy Dew. They've had such a successful season.
They really have.
All right, we're going to go
Great
to the
team.
judges, but I think this one's going to be pretty fast. Oh, a good hug, too, on the Dorflers with David Jin. Okay. All right. As we kick this over to the judges, I don't know. I feel like that match was settled in 15 seconds, the first 15 seconds.
Yeah, that first real hit.
Perfect. Oh, wow. Look at this. We got all these checks from Ryan Saslow. Kyle, this is our opportunity, okay?
To, yeah.
Yeah.
To pretend like we just won a tournament.
We can escape to a foreign country. Look at all this cash we have of Austin's.
I love it.
Not one that's really far away, though.
We could maybe hang out in Canada for like a month, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're going to go over to the judges. I think that this one should be pretty easy to call. Lucy, do prepare yourselves.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious this one went to Huge.
Oh, Matt Spurk. Terrible. Okay, big numbers here for Hot Leaf Juice. That is a unanimous judges' decision. The last 12-pound full combat match of the year here at Norwalk Havoc.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's call over Lucy Dew. Lucy, where are ya?
Lucy, come on over. Congratulations.
All right.
Go ahead and throw that on.
Lucy Dew, I feel like I interview you a lot for, you know, the final match of the 12s. You know, how many golden dumpsters have you won this year? Do you know off the top of your head?
2.
That's it?
So July and November.
Really?
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was like 5 golden dumpsters.
Well, we've only brought Hot Leaf Juice to 3. It was
Okay.
May, July, and November.
Got it.
Didn't build Hot Leaf Juice until May.
Yeah, got it. Amazing. I would love to hear from you, you know, what is it about Hot Leaf Juice that makes this design so competitive?
You know, I wish I had a great answer for that. But I really think that it's the magical billet that's just in the front of Hot Leaf Juice.
Yeah.
It's taken abuse from Bobby 3 times. Huge twice. Cannonball Mini twice. Like, it's taken abuse from everybody,
Yeah.
basically. And it's the same billet that we ran in all 4 events now.
Yeah. Kyle wants to know if you're going to swap out
are you
the
going to
billet.
change that thing out for next year, or are you just keeping it? What's the thought
Well,
there?
I think now that we've made it through the year, our plan is to have everybody that we fought and has made a mark on the billet sign it.
Wow.
And then
cool.
we'll epoxy coat the whole thing,
Wow.
and maybe I'll hang it on my wall.
That's amazing.
That's
really
really
cool. Okay, I guess we're just going to go to Polyester versus Megatron. We're going to get in one more fight in the 30s.
Those Dorflers need to eat. Leave them alone.
Well, I was thinking we could call them up and we can give them some donuts. What do you think?
Some donuts, maybe a check so they can go buy some dinner.
All right, this is the final match of the losers bracket. The winner of this match goes on to the finals to face Emulsifier. We have 2, potentially 3 fights left for the evening. Here with Megatron, we see Jameson go, and Polyester, David Jin running Polyester with Christian Cooper.
Fight, robots,
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Oof. This is a 19-pound robot in Poly and a 30-pound robot in Megatron. This is the semifinals of the losers bracket. The winner of this match will go on to face Emulsifier. Wow, and you're really seeing that extra weight from Megatron be the deciding factor here, pushing Poly all around the box. Whoa, but Poly just got a good hit, momentarily flipping Megatron on its head.
Yeah.
But Megatron's long forks are really able to scoop up Poly and push it around the box.
You see that expert level driving from David Jin.
David Jin was just in the big box driving Hot Leaf Juice. Now he's driving Poly here.
Yeah, that is why he was not up here with his partner Lucy. He was prepping for this match. He knew that was coming right afterwards. Just one right after the other today for him.
You can see Poly backing up to reset. Oh, and one of those little fingers at the end of these forks is bent on Megatron, and
just
now
got
it
ripped
is
off.
gone.
It's probably good that it's gone, actually.
Yeah.
That's going to really help.
Now, the way that Jameson Go likes to drive Megatron, he will not sink that spinning weapon into a live robot. He wants to break the drum on Poly first, and then go to work with that articulated chop saw.
Or pin him in a place where it's safe.
I heard tap out. Was that a tap out
Who
from
tapped
Polyester?
out? Yeah, who tapped out?
That was a tap out from Polyester.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Megatron is your winner. Megatron will advance to face Emulsifier.
That look on David's face said everything.
That look of disappointment on David's face is palpable.
Oh.
So close.
Oh,
Somebody
wow.
give David a hug. Oh my God, David. This is the 30-pound finals. If Emulsifier is able to defeat Megatron here, that will be it. We will give out a golden Brett. If Megatron is able to defeat Emulsifier, we're going to go into a 20-minute sudden death repair and rematch.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
All right, so the mini-bots starting us off here, getting in the way, getting in Megatron's face, acting as a distraction as they do.
And you can see Jameson Goes running that big old chonky wedge on the front of Megatron, intent on breaking the disc of Emulsifier. Tossing Stickbot aside, pushing Emulsifier into the corner.
Yeah, this is the Megatron you want to see.
Oh, huge hit right onto the top plate of Emulsifier.
That ablative armor just exploded off the
exactly
top
what you
of
wanted to
Emulsifier.
Leaving Emulsifier, wow, I think it just broke one of the lights. What is happening? All right, Emulsifier has its one unstick.
That was so impressive.
Oh, wow.
Jameson was right on top of them. As soon as they came out of that corner, he was right there in their face. Now Emulsifier jockeying for position, trying to get into some way that they can actually do some damage on Jameson's bot. If they can connect with that weapon, you know they're going to do massive damage. That thing hits hard. But Jameson's just feeding him that front plow. That's all he's giving him to hit.
I think that the geometry looks good. He could probably attack the left-hand side of that robot here.
Ooh, very, very careful whenever he brings that arm down.
Oh, and again, wow, here we go.
Nice work there by Jameson Go.
This is one of those moments that he has to seize. Oh my goodness!
That could change the entire trajectory of this match.
Oh, that was an error from Megatron. Let's see if Megatron
Looks like the arm is still functioning and the weapon is still spinning.
60 seconds left here in this fight. This has been a slugfest.
It is a little bit askew.
Askew.
But it still works. That's what matters. He's able to deliver the hits with it.
Jameson got around to the side of Emulsifier and pushing it, showing control. 45 seconds left here. Kyle.
Oh!
What is about to happen here? Let's go.
Not quite close enough there, but right up against the wall.
Huge hit. Look how much debris is inside of this box.
Well, those mini-bots are just pieces at this point.
Oh,
that was the treads on the right side of Emulsifier. That gives them all of the grip and purchase that they need to move around the bot. That was an addition that they
wow.
gave.
You see the top plate coming off of Emulsifier. Oh my goodness!
15 seconds left
That's
here.
brutal. Absolutely brutal. He's going in for a second one. It looks like 10.
The weapon on Emulsifier
9,
is
8,
dead.
7, 6, 5.
Wow!
4,
Wow!
3,
Let's
2,
go!
1. That's the end of this fight. This one goes to the judges. The match ends with Jameson dancing around the box and his bot driving in circles, and Emulsifier is in pieces.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
As we go to the judges, I feel like I can guess how they're going to go, but as they deliberate, Kyle, your thoughts on this fight? Was it closer than you thought it was going to be?
It's the way I thought the first fight of the day between these two was going to go.
Big numbers. It is Megatron. Megatron has defeated Emulsifier. We are going to go into one more match. This will be the third time that these two robots face each other today, and this will be the last match of 2021 Norwalk Havoc. All right, here, just a couple seconds before the final match of the season. We're going to crown a 30-pound winner here. Whoever wins takes home
5,
the golden
4,
Brett.
3, 2, 1.
Fight, robots, fight.
Out of parts, out of time. Ooh, look at that weeble wobble that we're seeing from Emulsifier. They are just shifting and dancing around the box. Trying to jockey for position. Ooh, nice push there. Emulsifier getting Megatron pushed back up against the wall. Emulsifier coming in for another position. They really do not want to throw that arm in any place where it could potentially hit the weapon on Emulsifier. That is a death sentence for Jameson's weapon, so he's really trying to pick his shots here.
But you can see the pushing power on both of these robots is pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
You see these treads on Emulsifier really getting a lot of traction inside of the box and pushing Jameson go around. These two robots are locked here in combat. Oh, big hit from Emulsifier on Megatron's plow. Good shower of sparks there.
That's what that plow's there to do. It wants to take all those hits.
Yeah! Here we go.
Yeah.
Megatron getting the Emulsifier. Huge hit from Jameson go on Emulsifier.
And that was on the bottom plate of Emulsifier. That is
another big hit. Wow. Now the disc on Emulsifier is throwing up a huge shower of sparks, hitting that plow. But look at that. Wow, this thing is going to cut through the box. Another huge hit. They are telling the driver of Fluffy to move out of the way.
Oh my goodness. $15,000 on the line!
Yeah, exactly. And look, Megatron successfully flipping Emulsifier onto its head.
Whoa, dangerous situation there. That weapon from Emulsifier could have run into the arm of Megatron and knocked it out of alignment. Megatron running out of the way, trying to avoid that damage. And Megatron now jockeying for position. They've got themselves positioned on the side of Emulsifier. Emulsifier desperately trying to avoid that.
Wow. Oh my God, I saw it. What was that? It was a tread. Oh, with 40 seconds left, one of those treads is gone on Emulsifier.
There you go. We're going to get the spin up, and we're going to get the attack. Let's see it.
30 seconds left.
Oh, huge hits.
Here we go. We get the spin up, and another attack, and he backs it off.
Wow. We are 20 seconds away from crowning a winner of 30-pound full combat here.
This one looks like it's likely going to go to the judges again. Let's see if they can get one last hit in to impress those judges at 8.
Oh,
7,
no. And the
6,
weapon on
5,
emulsifier goes down.
3, 2, 1. That's the end of this fight.
Let's go.
This goes to the judges. Both of those teams can be very happy with that performance. That was impressive. Woo!
Amazing. Wow. The audience loves it. I love it. Incredible. All right, this one's going to go to the judges.
Oh,
tired.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, Matt's feeling a little split.
Andrew Russell's up in the stands.
What? Megatron's throwing up huge numbers. I think it's Megatron. It is Megatron!
Wow!
Wow! Unanimous judges' decision for Megatron. All right, winner of the 30-pound finals, Jameson Go here and Megatron.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Listen, Austin McCord, that's his handwriting. You can bring that straight to the bank. There you go. All right, hoisted
Oh my God.
high.
This
All
is
right.
almost a 30-pounder.
Yeah. Jameson Go and Megatron, winner of the 30-pound finals here at Norwalk Havoc. And on behalf of Norwalk Havoc and organizer Austin McCord and the entire staff, thank you and good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.